You think you know me?
Right. I was going to say, can we cover Monday Night Raw?
Yeah, we'll have to at this point.
Because I thought that the way the Shield broke up was interesting.
Yeah.
So I thought, Question: is it me or are groups put together just to basically turn on each other? Because I
Uh,
swear that's groups like tag teams,
yeah.
factions. Are they just put together just to turn on each other? Because it seems to me that pretty much every time there's almost every time there's a group, one person turns around and basically screws the other people over.
Or in the other case, some person quits. You always gotta have an
Yeah.
excuse for a breakup. You can't just say like, oh, okay, we're gonna give you a singles right, and people are like, what the hell, we're doing with the Shield. You gotta give an excuse for the story for a breakup.
No, I understand that, but it would be nice if there was a little bit of variety rather than screw you. And it's like, what are you doing this for? I mean, okay, it worked with Shawn Michaels because okay, I hadn't seen it before, and they probably did use it before. But it was the first time, you had Shawn Michaels and he took Marty Jannetty and he basically put his head through the glass window of the barber shop. And
Yeah,
to
it's
me,
like
that was one of those holy shit moments.
it kind of seems like they've been trying to capture lightning in a bottle a second time or something.
Yeah, but they've been doing that. It's not just with the Shield,
Yeah.
but it seems to me that almost every group, they get together and then they just one person turns on the other person. Like that group which said that millions of dollars. Oh, I can't remember the name of the two. The two of them, and they used to sort of move backwards and forwards, saying millions of dollars. And then one of them, the big guy, he just turns around and starts beating the shit out of his own wrestling partner, saying, "You've been holding me back, man. You're the reason why we don't win."
But like the Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. And it's like, oh, come on. How many times are you going to use the same old trick? Right?
Yeah. Oh,
Can't we have a good? Can't we just have one where it's like, um, I think it's time that we sort of moved on in our careers and did something else. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. It was great while it lasted, but I
I
think
think
we,
Titus O'Neil had bad timing on his heel turn too, man, because that was like in the we're starting to get in WrestleMania territory. It's like nobody's
yeah,
cared about that at the moment.
yeah. Well, those two characters were hardly exactly lighting up the wrestling world.
Yep. Anywho, let's see, among the black community they were, but then again, they're kind of like Brodus Collider, just the entrance.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I guess we can start it.
No worries.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Big Dance Nostalgia Trip. Been a little while here, and I got my old friend Mike Allen with me.
Hi.
And pardon if you hear sniffles, we both have like sinus cold going on.
Yeah, so bear with us.
I think Umbrella's got a scheme to take down the podcast world or something.
Yeah. I think it's Wesker. It's like, yeah, you will not make a podcast without Slipper today. Right, send out the X virus.
If Wesker wants an interview, just fucking leave an email, you know?
Yeah. 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 Did you actually watch the Hair versus Mask match? Because I
Yep.
didn't see that.
Yeah, that was the pre-show next to the WWE Network,
Okay,
which is kind of like the rubber match for El Torito and Hornswoggle.
right.
Um, and this, I thought the WLC match was a lot better. As
All right.
it was a decent match, and of course, Hornswoggle lost, and they shaved like half of his head.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like Paul Heyman now. Yeah, mini Paul.
Yeah. Maybe Paul Heyman can dress him up in a suit and he can say it's mini me or something.
That'd be a cool like April Fool's gag or something if like fucking like Hornswoggle came out dressed as Paul Heyman, but they had Paul's voice over him or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like you got those synthesizer things where you can
Yeah,
actually change the sound of the voice.
yeah,
They could have him, but make his voice deeper, so it's closer to Paul Heyman's,
Yeah.
and have him come out and saying, I'm the manager of the wrestler that has 21 and 1, just to annoy the audience.
Oh man. I can see it both like coaches ready like do like a belly slide, something Paul owns the wars and Horse owns the penguin.
Yeah,
Just belly
yeah,
slide racing down the ramp.
yeah.
Oh but yeah, the midget match is wasn't really worth watching. Um
All
and
right.
then a match they did put on this report that we're reading
Mm.
was the a tag team match between Goldust and Cody Rhodes versus Ryback.
Did he actually? Did Cody Rhodes quit
Yep.
after the match? Because I'm pretty sure he said something like, "You need a better partner."
Yeah.
Now that's the way that's what I like that, because it's like, it's different. It's not just a case of, screw you, man, you've been keeping me down, and then you beat the
Yeah.
crap out of them. It's like, oh
Yeah,
god.
which we kind of thought was gonna happen because Cody's been kind of
Yeah.
getting like pissed off at the losing streak
Hmm.
lately. Um,
But what I heard was that they were thinking of getting the two brothers to feud.
yeah, it's like why now? If you want to do that, man, you should have done that at WrestleMania.
Oh
People
yeah.
wanted to see that like 2 years ago, you know?
Oh yeah, and the what I would personally have done is, you got the two brothers feuding, outright hatred.
Yeah.
And then their dad comes in and basically knocks their heads together and says, "Act like men. You want to sort this out? Finish it in the ring." And then you got, the WrestleMania match.
Oh yeah, did I tell everyone we're covering WWE Payback? You read it in the title, I guess. But we're also covering the following night Raw because we're doing this a few days late.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see here. It's also by now SmackDown will be out by the time this goes up. But anyways, it's funny like the next night, Goldust had to find a mysterious partner, and he got Sin Cara of all people to do it. It's like Sin Cara did. Sure, he didn't have nothing to do.
And why are they calling that dude who's not Sin Cara? I just find that weird.
Yeah.
What was it? Hunika or something?
Probably. I'm not sure.
Well, there was this other dude that pretended to be Sin Cara,
Yeah.
and then Sin Cara turned up, and they had a. Well, basically, for some reason, Sin Cara's either injured, or WWE are kind of fed up with him because they think he's crap, and they got this other
Well,
guy pretending to be Sin Cara.
well, yeah. Probably Sin Cara is like one reason is he refused to fucking learn English.
What?
Yeah, he refused to learn English, man. Like you kind of need to do that so because a lot of people play after matches on the fly and stuff. You gotta understand the fucking language.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I could understand it if the WWE were worldwide,
Yeah.
and so you basically, you've got translators for every country.
Yeah.
But the majority, or the at the moment, the biggest group of fans which the WWE focus on are American fans, which is why all the pay-per-views are in America. So how can you expect to go to an environment where English is the de facto standard, or American English, and then refuse to speak English?
I
That would be
know.
like me
It's
going
like
to Japan and then say, "What is wrong with these people? Can't you speak English?" This is Japan. uh, that is crazy.
I know. It's like Chris Jericho. He had to learn freaking Spanish when he went to Mexico and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's insane. No wonder they thought, well, you're injured half the time. You can't be asked to learn something new. Why are we employing you again?
It's like he comes to the locker room like, I finally learned your native language. You got fired a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I now did understand what that means.
Yes. More like, how did you get into the building?
Yeah, it's like Vince McMahon saying, "You're fired." I thought he meant fried tacos or something. I'm not trying to be racist.
No, 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 no.
I nearly married a Mexican, so it's cool.
Yeah, nice.
Uh,
This, this Rusev versus Biggie Langston,
yeah,
the next one. I don't know about you, but I just found it seriously boring.
yeah, it's
This Rusev guy, he's turning into that other Russian dude. The
uh,
bald one who could barely speak English a couple of years ago. and he crushed everyone and then disappeared just as quickly as he appeared. In
I
fact,
He wasn't
yeah, go on.
bald, but I think you're talking about Valery Kozlov.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's just your generic monster heel. They'll do like 6 months of him being fucking invincible, and then he'll become a joke or be gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The thing
But
is, though, he looks pretty American-ish. You know, like the guy looks like he has a decent head on his shoulders. I just hopefully they don't fuck him up or something. Yeah,
only
storyline
trouble
wise.
is what I find weird is that they keep going with this Russian angle and he's Bulgarian.
Yeah,
It's like
he's like now
that's
residing in Russia.
no, but the thing is someone should explain to the writers, the people in Bulgaria don't like Russians because of the Soviet Union. So don't send him off to on one of your world tours and expect a good response from Bulgaria if you got a Bulgarian with Russian flags. Be like, what the hell? Anyway, it doesn't matter because their logic being that most Americans don't really care about the difference. But I don't know. I just think I mean, you got that woman who comes out and rambles on for ages and ages, which is a great time to go to use the toilet. But it's like I want to see this guy speak for himself.
Yeah,
Basically, if he can talk for himself, he might have a chance.
you can't even
Because
understand when the rest tell him, okay, he tapped out.
yeah, no. But an example, if you look at say Ryback when he started, his mic skills weren't great, but at least he tried.
Yeah, and that was really good, Mike.
Yeah, he is. The point is, it's like anything. If you have the ability, then you'll be given the time to improve your skills. But if you can't talk, then you won't be around very long because big guys that can squash people tend a penny.
Yeah, I know there was a good spot where we speared him out of the ring.
Yeah,
And it's funny, that is like a Russia versus fucking American type feud.
yeah, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh, it wasn't bad. I think this Rusev he needs to go back to FCW and maybe Shawn Michaels can teach him how to wrestle.
Well, speaking of HBK, it's how he fucking won the match. Like, Big E like has him down the net, so like, he does freaking nips up to his feet. That big son of a bitch, and super kicks him like out of nowhere, man.
Nice.
Oh my god, like you should, Big E's eyes rolled to the back of his fucking head, man.
Wow, it was a good moment.
Yeah, man, freaking, he pulled out his cruiserweight, you know.
Yeah.
Um, well, and hopefully Big E's career can come back because he's starting to flounder.
Well, to be fair, I think um, there are so many wrestlers that each one has to have a little bit of time in the mid card so that someone else can be given a chance.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you get what we've had for what feels like the last decade with John Cena in the title championship match versus somebody, Randy Orton moaning that he wants to be in the title, uh, and so the newer wrestlers would not be given as much a chance. But by mixing it up a little bit, you get, for instance, in that you got Bad News Barrett, the Intercontinental Champion, where 6 months ago he kind of disappeared and he was on WWE main event or Heat, and yet now he's back. So that way you can at least keep it fresh because the when you're not in the limelight, you get this hunger to want to get back there.
yeah.
And so, practice and practice and practice to improve so that when you are back in the limelight, you're better than you've ever been before. And I think that's good for the business and it's good for the fans because it's always good when you watch a wrestler that has improved when they come back.
Yeah.
It's not just
Um,
the same thing.
well, hopefully Big E and Rusev can actually get into some more main event top card feuds.
Yeah.
That'll help both their careers. We have both, babyface and heel.
Well, the thing is that I think because Rusev is still green, I think they're just trying to slowly, gradually in, in, introduce him into the
Yeah.
some of the bigger events.
I guess I'll cover some other things that ain't work that don't show up on this report we're reading. First of all, the not so match between Kofi Kingston and Bo Dallas.
Oh, that was silly.
Yeah, so and they didn't even get to fight, and Kane comes out and destroys Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, that's right.
I guess it's something for Kane to do since Daniel Bryan can't compete.
Well, of course. And also, they can keep the feud going with Daniel Bryan about giving up the title for a little while, which means that which gives him a little bit more time to recover before he comes back.
Yeah,
Because I personally think it would be stupid to take it off of him, because at the moment he's probably the biggest star. You know, he's over so much with the audience and the fans love him. And they're
yeah.
probably buying ridiculous amounts of merchandising
You
because
see?
Daniel Bryan's got the title. So, why spoil a good thing at the moment?
Oh man. So yeah, the whole Stephanie McMahon and Daniel Bryan segment that could like been done on Raw, but what can you do?
Why was it on a pay per view? It's like, why are you wasting good airtime with this rubbish?
Yeah.
We could have had another match in place of this. Basically they could have done it on Heat or anything. What
Yeah, it's
why
like
why pay per view?
yeah, like we never even have a freaking tag team match with the Usos.
Yeah. To be honest, I would have preferred if they didn't do that silly Kane thing and actually let Kofi Kingston and Bo Dallas wrestle rather than have that silly give me your titles. No.
Oh no, I say Kofi Kingston versus Bo Dallas versus Kane in triple threat would have been kind of fun.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, it definitely would be.
So what do you think of Bo Lee, Bo Dallas?
Doesn't work for me. Oh, it doesn't work for me.
Maybe you should team up with his real life brother and stuff or something. Sounds like that character's gonna work.
I don't know. There's just something about him that comes over slightly desperate.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
surprised that worked in freaking NXT.
Well, did people pay to go to watch NXT matches? That's the question.
They usually have a little arena full or something, small arena, but
No, no, I'm saying, do when you go to an NXT match,
yeah,
do you pay for it?
I don't know.
Because
I see next to the network.
the no, I don't mean people watching it on WWE.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
An example with TNA, they give away free tickets because they can't sell enough. So I was wondering if the tickets are free, because obviously the atmosphere is different when it's free
yeah.
than if you're paying good money or money similar to WWE Raw events. So I just wondered if it was free, that would affect the event.
I don't know. I heard they don't give away their shit for free.
Ah, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know. Maybe it just worked.
But
Maybe it could be that in NXT, the type of wrestlers he was working with kind of complemented his style,
yeah,
whereas maybe it just didn't work with Kofi. So maybe you get this back and forwards where the other wrestlers making fun of him.
you know who his real life brother is, do you?
No.
Bray Wyatt.
Wow. Wow. Now that talk about a difference in character.
Yeah,
Actually, I can see it. I can see it in the face. I can see it. I can imagine if Bo Dallas was about another 100 to 200 pounds bigger
yeah.
with a massive beard, he wouldn't look out of place in the Wyatts.
So yeah, Bo Dallas, good luck in your future endeavors, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Change character and come back.
yeah. I believe in you to change. I
Yeah.
believe in change.
Well, don't forget his brother. When he first came, what was he? Was it
Hus-
Tubby
Husky.
Husky Harrison?
Yeah.
And that didn't work so well, and he went away and changed his character. So it could be that he just needs to.
Now he's like one of the most popular characters. It fucking worked out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So the point is that if it doesn't work, just go away, change, or maybe he could come back as a member of the Wyatts
Yeah.
because they are brothers. So it's not like he's lying when he calls him brother. By the way, what did you think of the intercontinental match between Bad News Barrett and Rob Van Dam?
It was not bad, but we know who the obvious winner is going to be.
Mm.
Because if Cesaro had won that tournament, then I'd be like, oh man, this could go either way. 'Cause they're putting over Cesaro lately,
Yeah, yeah,
and
that's
they'll be in the bad spirits run pretty quick, and that might be a bad move. But with Rob Van Dam won, it's like, okay, yeah, he's definitely food for Barrett. Because
Well,
Robin Dan's already been established and shit like that. You know, he's a
and
jobber.
also I'm pretty sure that he's on a temporary contract because taking into account that he only lasted about 3 months before he had to pop off last time.
Yeah, like WWE got pissed off about that. Because he would stay around for longer and stuff, and he just wanted a break, and so he wanted to call some sweet guy for WrestleMania, but now he's like, no, since you got gypped out on us, you have to wait till
Yeah.
after.
Well, the point is that do you really want to give the title to someone that might need a break in a couple of months?
Well, RVD would do something like that. Uh,
No.
no, he ain't an asshole or something.
No,
He's
I'm not saying he's an asshole, but the point is that taking into account his age and his style of wrestling, he is more likely to be prone to accidents, injuries.
on one hand, he never really got injured before, cause yeah, he's always in good shape. He's always stretching a lot too before his matches. I heard that
Okay.
helps. But then
All
again,
right.
if you notice, RVD runs out of breath a lot more these days.
Well, of course, because he's getting older. I mean, we are. Running for the bus, I'm knackered. Nowadays, when I see the bus, I just think, oh, I can get the next one. Can't be bothered to run. I get knackered walking. So, I can understand. But at least he does give a good match when
Yeah.
when he's given a chance. And he always at least tries to give his best.
I think that bullhammer elbow is so silly.
Mm,
It's basically it's the Dark Cobra. Because all he has
yeah.
to do is like just tap him with it and they go down instantly, like
Yeah.
knockout. You know.
Yeah, that Cobra was funny. It's
Oh
like being pecked by a walking stick. And you just collapse. Did you actually watch the Divas match? Because I went to use the toilet.
yeah. Because I do like watching Paige. She's actually a good wrestler. Uh, and Alicia Fox is getting slightly better.
All right.
So I remember when she used to take people's fucking heads off with that really nasty scissor kick.
Yeah.
She tried to really book T, but literally breaking fucking necks with that scissor kick. She like slammed
Yeah.
her fucking fire like right down her back of her neck.
Oh.
But and also she's been doing this crazy bitch storyline.
Yeah. That's never been done before. I mean,
Yeah. But yeah, of course Paige wins. That's good.
yeah.
She can actually wrestle.
Yeah, and to be honest, she hasn't had the title that long. I think they can leave it with her for a while because she's probably the best wrestler.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that the best wrestler has the title.
Yeah, and this woman's been wrestling for like 11 years, and she's
Mm,
only 21.
that's good.
Yeah, I know, and fucking, it's like it's stupid how WWE actually fucking gets like models and stuff for divas and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Although to be honest, I'd like to see a few more divas that aren't the atypical model.
Yeah,
Can't we see someone that's not uh, a Playboy model?
yeah,
You know,
because you
someone
notice they
that's
they'll bring back
not
out like
perfect.
fucking like 14 divas sometimes, but then really you'll notice like only a couple actually wrestle weekly. Like there's
Yeah,
that like that redheaded one that's all red and shit. Like you hardly see her. That's like a
yeah.
tag match, like a freeway tag.
Hmm. Even what's her name? Tanisha, or she's called. Oh, what's she called again? She's related to the Usos, I think.
Oh, okay, Tamina Fox, Tamina Stuka,
Yeah,
Tamina Stuka.
and even you don't see much of her, and the only time she turns up is either in a tag team or just standing outside the ring.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, can't you use her more often?
Yeah, now one person that's actually been wrestling, if you watch NXT, is Charlotte Flair.
Hmm.
Oh man, when she won the fucking women's title, man, Ric Flair got ecstatic, man. He was all emotional.
Cool. Well,
Yeah, and damn, she looks just like Ric Flair, too. It's crazy.
yeah, they are very similar.
Oh man, so yeah, she's got a pretty good WWE debut.
All right. When's she debuting in SmackDown or Raw?
Not sure, but she'll probably keep her at NXT for a while.
All right.
Okay, United States Championship match. Finally, this belt is getting some meaning because it was like a sleeper title with Dean Ambrose.
Well, with Dean Ambrose, it was never bloody wrestled or near enough. He spent more time actually wrestling the United States title on Raw than he did in a pay-per-view.
I never really seen him fucking defend the title because he's always in tag team matches with the Shield.
Well, no, the thing is that when he did actually defend the title, he spent more time defending it on Raw. How little he did than he did in pay-per-views, because in pay-per-views it was always three-way fights.
Yeah.
So it's nice that the title's actually getting used in a pay-per-view again.
Yeah.
It's almost as if someone said, "You know that US Championship? Yeah, why don't we use it?"
Yeah, because I thought it was gonna be either like combined the intercut or just dropped off screen.
Mm.
But it's still here.
Personally, I'm glad that they didn't do that, because I think with the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, you can afford to just have one title, but I think it adds to the roster the chance of wrestling for one or two different belts. So at least those up and coming have a chance to show what they're capable of by wrestling for one of those two. So it benefits the business in the long run, because the thing is that no matter how good the best of the best are now, eventually they're going to get a bit older and slower, might get injured. So you always want to keep trying to push the younger talent as well.
Speaking of, before we get into this U.S. title match, the idea that when Daniel Bryan comes back, he has to defend again against Kane. Like,
Oh,
really?
why?
It's like I'm getting a little sick of Kane and Daniel Bryan.
Well, I don't mind it, but are you really telling me that there's no one else that he can wrestle? I mean, he beat the guy. It's not like Kane is demanding a rematch. He beat him. Let's move on. There are other wrestlers that we can use.
Yeah.
We don't need to see Kane versus Daniel Bryan as part two.
Or I would like to see, like, even though it's no storyline to it, I'd see like defend the title like every week against like a mid Carter or something, you know? Like 1 week he's
Well,
actually defending the world title against Kofi Kingston, or Bo Dallas is getting a shot, or something, you know?
well, the thing is I'd rather that than just have more the same, because
Yeah.
we can pretty much predict that Kane will lose.
Yeah, because I kind of get tired of like a wrestler like gets into a storyline for another upper card guy for 3 months at a time. It's like one guy every 3 months. Like
Yeah,
can you just like maybe like two guys a month or something? That'd be great.
yeah. It's hopefully the John Cena Bray Wyatt thing will end.
Yeah,
Please.
it's like if like you lose, then you had your shot. You're going to the end of the line. Unless you lost by like bullshit means, then I'll give you one more chance. But if
Yeah,
it's a pin definite finish, then you lost.
yeah.
Okay, back to the United States Championship. Sheamus and Cesaro, two of our biggest bruisers in the WWE. What
It
do you
was a good
think?
match, though.
Yeah?
I thought it was a good match, because I think their styles complemented each other. They're both out just
Yeah.
brawling.
I
And
honest. What's up?
no, I was going to say, and one thing I was saying to you before, how comes Payback seems to be more extreme than the Extreme Rules?
Yeah.
Am I missing something here? Because they did that last year as well. It's like I can't remember which match it was, but it was like Extreme Rules. It seemed like a normal match, and then at Payback, it was like tables, tables, chairs, and ladders, or some craziness like that, or in a steel cage, and it's like, wait a second, this is more extreme than Extreme Rules.
Well,
That was
Extreme
it.
Rules, it's like the whole theme throughout the pay-per-view. So it's like you want six so-so hardcore matches or two very big hardcore matches.
Well, admittedly, I would prefer two very big,
Yeah,
but I don't
that's
want
what
it
we
to
got
be.
here.
No, but I don't want it to be topped by a match in the next pay per view. Do you see what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like,
they're inconsistent.
yeah, absolutely. It just makes no sense to me. It's like, this is Extreme Rules, and the next pay per view, which is supposed to be normal, is going to be even more extreme. Uh, uh, Someone needs to explain to them. Extreme Rules is meant to be the most extreme of the year.
Yeah.
You're not meant to top it on the next pay per view. If it was 4 or 5 pay per views later, fair enough,
Yeah.
but not the next one.
Yeah, it's like we're supposed to be coasting at this point.
Yeah. So anyway, it's just something I noticed which I thought was a bit odd.
I Back to Sheamus and Cesaro though, I was really surprised by the finish of it.
Yeah,
'Cause I thought Cesaro was gonna totally beat Sheamus.
yeah, yeah. But
So
that's what made it so cool when it happened.
so
It,
yeah, that's cool about Sheamus taking the title and stuff, and hopefully they'll go somewhere with him. And Cesaro is continue to start to flounder.
well, he'll be right.
Yeah, it's like he's really gone nowhere since he's became a Paul Heyman guy. It's like Paul Heyman's starting to seem more like a curse than a fucking push.
But then the thing is, with Paul Heyman, for some reason, even though he's floundering, he's still over with the fan. Yeah, the fans are really cheering him. So maybe they haven't given him the title at the moment because they don't feel he needs it because he's over with the fans. And I suppose at some point they'll probably turn him heel because at the moment it's really confusing. You've got Paul Heyman who's a heel and Cesaro who's like a face.
Yeah.
So you got this confusing reaction from the audience, just like, am I meant to boo him or cheer him?
Cesaro's acting like a heel, but the people really don't want to boo him.
Yeah, yeah,
It's kind of like when Stone Cold made that heel turn back in 2001.
yeah, yeah, and everyone's still cheering him.
Yeah. He's gonna need to ditch Paul.
He doesn't need Paul. I don't know why he's with him.
Yeah, see, Paul Heyman seems to only be able to talk for Brock Lesnar.
True, but then that's because Brock Lesnar really can't talk well, and he
Yeah.
needs he needs someone to be his mic.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Cesaro would be okay in the long run.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, but okay, on to our two main events. First being last man standing match: John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. What are your
I
thoughts?
wish the other members of the Wyatt would stay the hell out of the matches. It's getting kind of boring. They always keep interfering.
Yeah, that was like completely unnecessary. And what's the thing is like Cena and Bray Wyatt weren't even involved. They're literally just laying down like for a good 5 minutes while the Usos and them like threw each other through tables.
Yeah.
It was so damn pointless. It's like like you could count at 10 of both Cena and Bray. 'Cause they're just really just chilling. It's like
Yeah.
let's catch our breath for something, or we'll play in some high spots while you
Yeah.
guys throw each other through tables and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just couldn't see the point. You know, I personally thought the ending was wrong because it's just my opinion, but I did not think John Cena needed to win.
Yeah, like first on his future ended at WrestleMania, or at least had Bray Wyatt win at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And yeah, this feud is like no one's really caring anymore, almost.
Well, it seems to be going on too long.
Yeah,
It
10 weeks
feels
too
like it's
long.
been months. I know it's not been that long, but it feels like it.
I know it's just something for John Cena to do until he gets him back in the world title picture. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Bray
then why not
Wyatt is
put?
a victim of John Cena's success.
No, but the thing is that why not put him? I would have put him in with Kane. For some reason, Kane just decided he puts his mask on and he attacks the first person, and John Cena's there.
Yeah,
You know, it would make more sense than just continuing this feud
yeah,
because I think Bray Wyatt does not need to wrestle John Cena anymore, and John Cena really he doesn't need to put himself over, so he could have afforded to lose.
yeah.
And then you could have it where he says something along the lines of you beat me fair and square, and it leaves for a while. Go away, go on a break. See you in
Yeah.
3 months' time.
Yeah, this guy, he loves wrestling so damn much that even if he can't wrestle no more, he'll just have like one of those backstage roles and shit like that.
Yeah, but it does get kind of boring if you ask me. It's like, oh God, John Cena. I mean, an example in the past, it got to the point where I'd be watching Raw, and in my head, I could hear John Cena's music before they actually played it. That's how predictable it was. I knew that John Cena was coming out before the music kicked in. It's like, no, this is not right. Let's mix it up.
But match for itself though, it was really good. Like better than that cage match they had.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
and also I would love to see the Usos in a tag team title match, but whatever.
Yeah,
Um, but um, but it was a really good match, and there was a part where John Cena threw the steel steps out of the ring into Bray Wyatt's face.
yeah,
Babyfaces ain't supposed to do shit like that.
yeah. But then, well, we can dream. Maybe they might turn him heel.
Yeah.
I
And
can drink.
not to mention, this is the third time John Cena's won a last man standing match by chicken shit means.
Yeah.
Like, he literally just throws a bots on top of Bray Wyatt while he's encased in another big bots.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought, oh, he was meant to do this.
Yeah, because I remember the first time he did something like that, against Batista, he fucking duct taped Batista until he couldn't get up.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Like,
I just thought, I thought I mean, faces don't do this, but maybe it's just me. Yeah. So you never know.
I,
Maybe our dreams will come true.
I was wondering, like, in the next match, like, Bray Wyatt's still stuck in that box or something. And they pass, like, hey!
Yeah. It's like, hey, hello, anyone there?
There's some buzzards flying around the bots. What's up with that?
Hey, there's a weird smell coming from that box. Oh, damn it, we forgot to take him out. He's saying, water, water.
It's just,
I need water.
ah, damn. Well, that was interesting. And yeah, I don't think we've seen the Wyatt family on Monday.
Um, I think they had a tag team match with the
Oh,
Usos.
okay, but not yet.
Of course, they lost, but you
Yeah,
know, yeah, I think they had a tag team. The two of the members, and Bray wasn't there
yeah.
because his chair was empty.
He's probably still stuck in the bots.
Yeah,
I bet they just load his ass onto the truck or something. And
yeah.
then he finds himself in the same box as Scott Steiner. Like, this is where you've been the whole time.
No, I was going to say, I love what it's got here. It said, why you should care? I couldn't begin to tell you. This is the rubber match between these two, and it desperately needs to be the last word in the interminable feud, which started out promising. Anything less than John Cena turn heel, which isn't going to happen, or CM Punk running, which is a super duper not going to happen, is just going to be whatever, or they'll surprise us all and give us something really fun and original. Spoiler, they won't. I think he says it perfectly. It's
Okay,
like,
yes, okay. CM Punk Bray Wyatt would have been really good.
yeah, yeah, that would have been a good match.
Yeah.
Basically, any. Well, if John Cena turned heel, that would have been awesome. But you know,
Yeah. Plus, the promo lead up to WrestleMania was really good. The whole Legacy music video and stuff, and
yeah,
Bray Wyatt just looked so damn evil.
yeah,
I say, like, for a fat guy, he's really tough and athletic. I remember when he fucking squashed it the Big Show single handedly.
yeah,
Like, damn, you just nobody can do that. Fucking hell.
yeah. Oh yeah, but you know, it wasn't bad. I just wish Cena would just go away for a while.
Yep. Which, spoiler alert, is never gonna happen.
No, no, because he's probably part of the new clique, which means that he stays as long as he wants.
Yep. Okay, our main event, no holds barred elimination match: The Shield versus Evolution. What are your
Wow, that
thoughts?
wow, talk about extreme.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this match was more extreme than anything on Extreme Rules.
Yeah, I mean that's last match was hard to top, but holy crap, they did.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the thing I liked is that the Shield got a clean sweep.
Yeah, that was weird too, cause it was also weird that like at some points there's a six-man tag and one behind their fucking posts, and then it's like okay, time for scatter across the building, you know.
Yeah,
And it was weird that we had to be like Queen Sleep type, cause on one hand it waited like the very fucking end.
hmm,
Secondly, the Evolution would have won if they had been fucking around.
yeah,
It's like, okay, let's slowly, and they fucking did some horrendous shit. Like, let's drop Dean Ambrose's head on the concrete floor. All right,
yeah,
let's throw Seth Rollins through a window. Let's
yeah,
fucking strip Roman Reigns down, tie him up, and then whip him. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man, see the welts on his back,
yeah,
and like but no, they Seth Rollins got lucky with that fucking dive off the Titantron. And then I
yeah,
thought it had a really good dramatic camera angle when he was doing that desperate crawl to the ring and stuff while they're
yeah,
struggling chasing him and stuff.
yeah,
That was really good. Really good clean sweep comic. And yet, despite the clean sweep, it was supposed to be elimination, yet they still stuck around to interfere.
yeah. That's right.
And
Yeah,
like Randy
because
Orton just kind of plays like, take this. He just
Yeah.
pops his head up and slips Triple H's sledgehammer and slowly goes down. Like y'all see that? I see Hornswoggle was there. Give me a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
That would have been funny as hell. Was Hornswoggle just throwing the shillelagh at Triple H?
Yeah, that would be funny.
Oh man. Yeah, Queen sleep, and then there was that one thing that happened that Monday, where first off, Dave Batista quit the Shield, or Evolution.
Apparently, according to the website, he's quit the WWE.
Yeah, there was rumors that he was gonna quit anyway, which is kind of weird since he just came back.
Well, you'll probably find that he hasn't quit. It's just a story they're going with because he's making a film. And remember, he's on a part-time contract, the same as Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah, I mean there was those storylines where they'll actually post on the website just to get the kayfabe over or whatever.
Yeah.
But part of me figured like maybe he came back and just didn't miss wrestling as much as he thought he did.
Well, he probably realised that it's a lot harder than he remembered because he's older now.
Yeah, I mean he started out at like fucking mid late 30s.
Well, the problem being is that he can earn a decent wage in a film,
Yeah.
but he's not going to get his butt handed to him anywhere near the level that he will wrestling.
Yep.
So maybe his body's telling him, dude, time to hang it up.
Plus, I could tell it was that's why I still love each other and stuff. And they only broke up because, he was traveling around too much and like
Yeah.
maybe he should just I would just call it a day to stay home with the family.
Well, I suppose the thing is he wanted to try it again and then
Yeah.
realised, no, I can't do this.
Especially, I think if the fans would have cheered for him, that would have
Yeah.
encouraged him to stay.
Well, yeah.
Because I mean, storyline or not, and also they weren't even gonna make him heel if they. Still, can you imagine if you would have come back, to the loving crowd and they just booed you out of the building? That would have felt
Yeah.
like a 4-year-old slap in the face.
Well, of course, of course. But then the problem is that the way he quit the last time, he came over as such a bitch that the fans probably still remember.
Yeah,
The way he quit was terrible.
I know. It's like, but yeah, it's like some people can flip flop heel and babyface so often, and man, they can just will it. It's like, um, honestly, I think the guy who flip flops babyface and heel so fucking often is Big Show.
Well, I think Shawn Michaels can do a really good job.
Yeah, it's like they almost didn't want to boo him though when he did the heel against Hogan.
Yeah,
Mark Henry flips a lot too.
yeah, he does. He does.
He's like,
But at
I'm
least
gonna
he gets a
smile and
reaction, though.
lose, or I'm gonna be mean and destroy.
Yeah, but at least he gets a reaction. It's not like you turn up. Oh, I'm so pleased to be back in the audience. Tweet, 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 tweet. Yeah, a little bit of tumbleweed rolls through the ring. Aye, it's like you are again. The return of Batista, and to be honest, I think they spoilt it by
Oh my god.
advertising his return so many weeks before he did.
Yeah, they fucked that up. Holy shit, if he would have been a surprise Rumble entry,
Yeah,
that would have been great.
because you remember when Kevin Nash came back
Yeah.
at the Royal Rumble, and because no one knew he was coming, everyone was really, really pleased to see him.
Mhm.
Whereas I think that by marketing and advertising so many weeks before Batista's return, I think the problem was that they kind of spoilt his return because by the time he did turn up, it's like, oh yeah, we've known about it for months, we don't care.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
So I think they really did a bad job there. They shouldn't have done that.
I agree.
But you were talking about the Raw, because Stephanie McMahon and Daniel Bryan, they're having their tiff, and that was a good time for a break.
Yeah.
But the thing that I thought was interesting was right at the end, because you got Triple H saying, "Don't worry, I got a plan. I got a plan. I got a plan."
Wait, before we get to that, I still want to talk about Batista. I think it's
Yeah,
like the second or third time Batista didn't get the memo for an all black attire.
yeah.
It's like, what the fuck was he wearing? You know?
Oh, it looked like he went to a local shop and picked up a cheap suit.
No, like I mean, it's ring attire, in that pay per
Yeah.
view match. It's like, it was how fucking Twitter was trending blue Tista. Everyone was
Yeah,
wearing match in black, and Batista was wearing this fucking obnoxious bright ass blue.
yeah.
It's like, I'm Mega Man.
Yeah, Don't mess with me. My brother's Mega Man. He'll come
Okay.
and do it.
So washed up runs in the family. It's
Yeah.
like, ooh.
Ooh.
And
he would he would be Mega Man Zero.
it's just
You know, the one that doesn't get used as often.
oh man. Don't worry, Mega Man's my favorite character, and not bash him.
Yeah.
Oh man, and then so Batista quit, and then we have that little thing that happened with the Shield. If you want to explain to people.
Well, basically, the the Shield come out, and you got a standoff between the Shield and Triple H and Randy Orton. And
No, before you say it, I was like, Triple H has a sledgehammer. Like in place of Batista, I have this stick.
yeah.
It's like, Batista. That'd be funny as hell. Like, Batista. You know, he just did like an obvious puppet.
Well, you know what would have been funny is if uh, Triple H just mouthed it off and said, pretended to be Batista and said, "Yep, he can act just as well as he can as well."
Oh, good one. Like just like before it's a high wind. Wooden.
yeah.
Okay, back to your explanation.
So basically, um, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns stepped forward, and I thought, wait a second, there's something a bit odd here because Seth Rollins was just standing in the background, whereas normally they're always standing together. So I thought, there, wait a second, there's something a bit odd here. And then he just pulls out a chair and starts beating the living crap out of the two members. And it's almost as if the implication was Triple H must have done him a deal.
Yeah, it's like that's interesting, weird. But
Well, it was a shocking moment because
yeah,
no one expected him to do it. If anything, I thought Dean Ambrose would be more likely because he's crazy enough to do that. Remember that it was a couple of pay-per-views where Dean Ambrose just disappeared at the pay-per-view, and it's like, where the hell were you? And the next day at Raw, he's saying, I've explained it to you a dozen times. If you won't accept it, I'm out of it.
I would have been like, I had chronic diarrhea. Excuse me.
Yeah. Someone spiked my drink, and I had to go to the toilet.
um. So yeah, Seth has gone heel, and we finally had our Shield breakup, which in a way it does make sense because if you're gonna make this team a babyface,
Yeah.
they have no one else to feud with.
True.
They done the Wyatts, and then the other Evolution, the other 3-man team. Um,
True.
and I heard there was a good idea to have like a 3-man team title sort of thing.
Well, I heard they wanted to bring that in. The only thing is because they beat Evolution twice, it's like there's absolutely no point having another match with them
Yeah,
because they've got nothing to prove.
yeah,
They beat them fair and square. They didn't just beat them; they beat them good and proper because they took out all three members of Evolution.
yeah,
So it's like well, what would be the point having another
yeah.
match?
Plus, it's gonna be a little hard to top that one after topping the otherwise hard one.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna have like some fucking blood. That's what.
Yeah, it will literally be like Extreme Rules under ECW if they keep this up.
Yeah. Like
Hey,
there's this mode in the WWE SmackDown games which I wish they ever did in the real show. Elimination
yeah,
Chamber 6-man tag.
all right,
So it's kind of like WCW War Games where a guy would go in randomly and fight to the
mm.
finish in the cage.
Okay,
But free elimination instead of one man stand tall.
all right.
Um, but
Sounds like it would be fun if they actually used it.
but yeah, but yeah, Shield really had nowhere to go from there. Been on top for like 2 years now.
Yeah,
It had to be done, which is kind of sad because you kind of want to see him around. But so yeah,
well, yeah.
well we gotta hope all three of them can have good careers now.
Well, don't forget that technically the two remaining members can still become a tag team.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
And
that it's just weird because like you really could use like a 5 flyer like Seth.
yeah,
But
but they've
anyways,
done that before, haven't they? Where you've got a big burly guy that's super strong and a high flyer together.
yeah.
So it could be done.
Yeah,
Hey,
but D'Ambrose ain't much of a high flyer. He's kind of like a in between type guy.
True.
Yeah, he's doing like an eccentric wrestling style 'cause he's like half brawling, half crazy.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting to see where the story goes from here.
Oh yeah.
Because Evolution's still around, but now they're not the same, and we have Seth, the betrayal of Seth going on. It's like it's gonna be interesting where to go from here.
Yeah, I
Because
just wonder if they're going to introduce him in Evolution.
I would reckon otherwise that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
But they've been talking about Evolution needing a new guy anyway, kind of filling that, that upper comer type role that Batista and Randy Orton was in.
Yeah, and also I found it quite disrespectful the way that they were advertising Evolution and um, cutting out Ric Flair.
Huh.
You know, in when they had the trailers for Evolution coming back, and they were trying their best to imply that Evolution were the three of them rather than Ric Flair as well.
Yeah.
And I thought that was rude because
And what's weird too is I can understand if they're still in TNA, but no,
he
he's still in the company in a sense.
yeah. Well, yeah, because he's getting paid
Yeah.
by them. I mean, he works exclusively for WWE, and the only time he can take any other event is if it doesn't conflict with
Yeah.
his WWE work. So I just thought it seemed a little bit rude. The guy's working for you, and you just completely cut him out of
Yeah.
history as if it never happened. I don't know, just me. I
There was gonna be rumor that
just find
Sheamus was
that
actually gonna be in
disrespectful.
Evolution.
All right. Actually, I think I would have preferred Sheamus because I like Sheamus. He's one of those guys where he
Yeah,
really does
he
have
is overdue
opposite
for a heel
reactions
turn.
when he's a heel and a face. Well, I'd give him another 6 months, and then maybe you can have him against Cena or something.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to see Sheamus versus Randy Orton. That would be interesting. Or you got Cesaro. That would
Dude, Randy Orton versus
you
Cesaro
could
would be awesome.
continue that a little bit longer, but have yeah. Oh yeah. They'll be out trying to do each other, which can be the most heelish. But
Yeah, I thought it was really
overall,
good.
did you think it was a good
Like
pay
up
per
there with
view?
WrestleMania.
Well,
Yeah.
it's good to see that they're actually up in their game because a lot of the time after WrestleMania, you tended to get
Yeah,
a
because
sort of slack.
I mean WWE TV was actually kind of I keep using the word floundering a lot, but that's it's better than saying getting worse. But yeah, so
Yeah,
because a lot of people are like, I don't even care at this point or something. And the pay-per-views are awesome, and it also gives them a reason for people to
yeah,
keep coming back and like resubscribing to the network. By the time SummerSlam rolls around.
yeah. Of course, of course, of course. Only thing is I wish I bring SummerSlam back to London because do you remember
It
many,
was in
many,
England
many
for a
years ago
while.
they had SummerSlam at Wembley? Well, the thing is that the football stadium has been upgraded,
Yeah.
and you can now get 90,000 people in there. I reckon that would be huge for SummerSlams. You
Yeah.
could get about 90 to
Side note
nearly
stuff, it's like
100,000 people
WrestleMania
in
are
there.
really good for like the town's economy.
Yeah, of course, of course. But I just think it would be good if they did that once in a while. Just take it out of America. Because the thing is that I know that the reason they don't like doing that is because of the time zone. But you could have WrestleMania start in the UK around about 10 p.m. at night, which would be perfectly fine for America because it wouldn't be too early. An example, they had this boxing match recently, and it started at 10:30 at night, so that the Americans watching HBO could watch it. So it's not like they couldn't do that for a wrestling match. Have it start late, so that you get the biggest
Yeah,
audience.
that seems a
What
good
do you
idea.
think? Think it's a good idea? Bad idea?
I mean, wherever they go, man, crowds will be there, man. It's modern day
Oh, of course, of
gladiators.
course, of course, of course.
Oh, and so
Yeah, that's
future
true. That's true.
predictions.
Uh, I have a feeling Seth Rollins going to join Evolution. I have a feeling that Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns will become a tag team. If not, they will split up because Roman Reigns is his almost ready for a push for his own belt, and his mic skills have improved dramatically over the last 2 years, and I think he's good enough to be a single wrestler. So, yeah, I think this time next year Roman Reigns might be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. You there?
Sorry about that.
It's gone quiet for some reason.
Yeah. I say I agree with your predictions and stuff, and hopefully, Roman Reigns, he's the favorite. So Seth, oh, that'll be interesting. But Yeah, and I feel that John Cena's gonna have his fucking vice grip on that title soon. Give it SummerSlam or something.
Oh
And
God,
Daniel
oh,
Bryan, hopefully,
please,
he'll
no,
be okay.
no. Well, the type of feud, the type of thing I would do with Daniel Bryan is,
Yeah.
say, like Kane beats him. It gives, it gives Daniel Bryan a way to change his character slightly, so he becomes
And
almost
as we seen,
crazed
Daniel
to get his
Bryan can make
title
crazy
back.
work.
Yeah. So, we could perhaps develop his character a little bit with his obsession with the title to the point where, at some point
Huh.
it gives you room to turn him heel. I mean, not in the near future, but at some point in the future you can turn him heel because he was heel before. Where he becomes so crazed and obsessed that he's prepared to do heel like things to get it back.
Yeah.
Does it make sense to you? Well, anyway, it's just a
Anyway,
possibility.
I guess that's good for our podcast for now.
And just one last thing, if I was in charge of the WWE, uh, the next job and the next match Randy Orton would have is cleaning the toilets, and John Cena would be the car boy. It's like, yeah, you can do that for 2 years. Don't want to see your face in a pay per view, and you're not getting the bloody title, so give it up. You got 14. You're not beating Ric Flair's um, uh, 16, so
like, okay, okay, like,
go
fine, you
away.
want to stop crying?
We're not giving it
Here's,
back
here's
to
the title. You're the champion of plumbers. Congratulations.
you. Yeah. That'd be funny. They could have like the champions of plumbers, and he has to fight Mario and lose it.
Yeah.
Right?
I know, it looked
Yeah,
like he's gonna be
Mario
like that
comes
light
in big and
heavyweight.
fat and still whoops his butt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that'd be
Luis is on the
Wario or
side
something,
cheating by pulling his legs and what have you.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh, that's my prediction for next pay-per-view.
Well, anyway, yeah, go
It's probably
on.
more predictable than CM
Yeah.
Punk showed back up, I guess.
Well, if I was
Yeah.
CM Punk, I would make the most of this time because the thing is that when he comes back, I can guarantee you
Yeah.
that he'll be someone's bitch. Because if he does come back, they're going to make him pay for what he did. They're going to make his life a living hell for a
Yeah, it's gonna
long,
be put
long
up or
time.
shut up as well.
Well, yeah, it's like you're going to be our bitch, and you're going to have to put up and shut up with whatever stupid matches we
Let's
give.
say as though he
And
left because he was
Hornswoggle's
tired
going
of
to
being
be
the bitch.
well, precisely. So I don't know if he would come
Yeah.
back, and he doesn't need to. It's not like he's poor. It's not like he's in desperate need of money. The fact of the matter is that he could actually go to Hollywood and do quite well because unlike a lot of these actors that go to Hollywood, he can act. I mean, can you imagine him as like some kind of bad guy in a mafioso sort of film, or as the evil villain in a James Bond film? He has the mic skills. He has the linguistic ability to at least make us believe that he really is this evil dude. So he doesn't really have
Yeah.
to wrestle anymore. He could make a fortune in Hollywood.
But yeah, honestly, it'd be great to see him back and stuff. But it's like that is just fucks up CM Punk. He's the only guy that continually speaks up whenever there's bullshit in the storylines. On top of that, they made him
Yeah,
champion at the wrong time because he was like champion for a year, but like no one really cared because if they want they should have put the title on him like after he made that big ass promo. But instead they wait 6 months before they put the title on
yeah.
him.
Well, the thing is that don't forget, after he did that promo, he did actually become WWE champion and left. And then he came back, and it was champion John
Yeah, like
Cena,
he
of
didn't
course,
have to fucking
versus
come back.
champion.
That's the thing too. It's like I think he would have made a great impression too if he was walked down with
No.
that belt.
Well, the thing is that do you remember when oh, what's her name? Oh, the woman's champion who went to WCW. Oh, I've forgotten her name. Blonde woman. And anyway, she just turns up and says, "Yeah, I've got the WWE Women's Championship, and this is what I'm going to do," and just dumps it in the trash. The point
Yeah,
is that that's the sort of thing you'd never expect to see. So for him to just leave with the title,
yeah,
and do you remember was it Ric Flair? He left with the title because they wouldn't pay him the money
I know he left because of a lot of
for
drama.
holding the belt, and so he kept it. No, but he kept the belt because they wouldn't pay him. Because you got some retention fee when you have the belt. You had to pay, what was it, $10,000 or something, and then when you hand it back, they're supposed to pay you, and they've refused to do that. So he took the belt with him to
Yeah.
WCW.
Yeah.
Remember, you were telling me that story. Well, they
Right.
could have it so that he just leaves and you never see him again, and so they create a new belt or something, because that would have been the perfect time
Right.
for the Rock's version of the WWE belt.
Uh-huh.
That would have been the perfect time to introduce that. It's like, well, CM Punk's taking his ball and going home,
Oh,
so
I know.
we've got a
CM
new
Punk wanted to
belt
change that fucking
for a
title,
new
but he never
era.
got around to changing it. Cause I think he WWE's like, nope, the spinner belt makes too
Yeah,
much fucking merch.
yeah. But no, the thing is that I
Yeah.
would have thought that would have been a perfect time to introduce a new belt. Let CM Punk keep the old one, or at least have the fans think he kept the old one, because he probably didn't.
All right. I
Anyway,
guess we'll call it
I
in on
need
this
to quickly go
pod.
for pee, so
Thank y'all for listening, folks.
perfect time.
You have a good one. Peace out.
Yep, and you have a lovely evening. Bye.